Home Minister Amit Shah assures Chief Minister N. Biren Centre will ensure peace and normalcy in Manipur at the earliest. CM Biren says Manipur's integrity is intact. Congress Legislature Party Leader Okrami Bobby terms calling for separate administration by 10 BJP MLAs and endorsing the same by their allies as unfortunate. State name Manipur removed from signboards and hoardings in Kangpokpi district. Graffitis at Kangpokpi district headquarters endorse separate administration. Various local clubs and Mairapaibi group staged sit-ins under the banner of Kokomi during curfew relaxation, endorsing territorial integrity of Manipur. And miscreants loot over 11 lakh rupees in various items from Manipur State Cooperative Bank Limited branch in Churachandpur amid the prevailing turmoil facing Manipur. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm JOYSHREE USHAM, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Union Home Minister Amit Shah assures Chief Minister Nongthongpom Biren that the centre will ensure peace and normalcy in Manipur at the earliest. Briefing media persons at the CM Secretariat this morning, Chief Minister N. Biren said there is no threat or any changes to the integrity of Manipur. It may be mentioned that a team comprising 4 state cabinet ministers, Rajya Sabha MP Leshemba Sanajauba and BJP Manipur Pradesh President A. Sarda Devi returned from New Delhi last evening after meeting with Union Home Minister Amit Shah regarding the present turmoil in Manipur. The Chief Minister said Home Minister Amit Shah acknowledges the tense situation in the state and he offers his condolences for the loss of many lives and properties in the recent communal clash between 2 ethnic groups in the state. Regarding cookie outfits under suspension of operation, Chief Minister N. Biren said Union Home Minister Amit Shah has assured that the centre is putting all out efforts to bring back those missing cadres of cookie outfits under suspension of operation to their designated camps to take away the plights and apprehension facing the public regarding involvement of armed miscreants in the prevailing crisis. He also assured that the government will try its best to help and rehabilitate the victims whose houses have been burnt down and whose families have died in the recent communal riot. He urged the public not to believe in the rumor that houses abandoned by those victims who have fled to safer places have been occupied by others as security personnel are guarding these abandoned houses. And Biren said the personnel of the state and paramilitary forces are keeping a strict vigil along the foothills. The Chief Minister appealed to the public to stop carrying out any rallies and sit-ins and to stop circulating pamphlets or shouting any slogans that could hurt the sentiments of both the communities. Ministers Govindas Konthaujam, Dr. Sapam Ranjan, Thongam Biswajit, Yumnam Khemchan and MLA Salam Rajan attended the press meet.
Suspension of operation like by calling the Roman Shishma, Mana, I could have conveyed a bit of the game the Sangana, Arnishing Yauna, Togana, Joint Monitoring Committee, Akanba, Section Tarang Torek, and the never process, Yakanama Honorary, Aduga, Lepsu, Lepoy, Ayamba, Gamsing, Roinakulizing Tanganandi or Kumtare, Maraksida, Sugi, Nataba, Atopa, illegal arms, Karapai, Mamishu. Ma pau phangi hai an hai ro pnamok si arms ka yawa adum pot pnamok si mana family deal to gani madugi praja singa ki ba hawri go phawna mo hona bin hai bi achoba chapcha ba assurance ama pirei aduga aikhoina kana kani pene da badagi misunderstanding lagi taunari ba haina ri ba ngana ri ba mayam si gi mafam de pele pan ba kan mana Manipur gi apun bagi system da kari makhalamate gi taiga da ba honga da ba du report laite lairoi hadna adu gi Manipur gi praja punamukta tamo ikoi masen na toina leminagadabani bap tanadabadagi thokiba thokratu ma Manipur gi praja punamakta heartfelt condolences aduga magi yamna nungaitaba nunangba magi message PBU haidana Honorable Union Home Minister nasu tawrai.
In a major news, Impact News source the centre has decided to cancel a stipend for cadres of Kuki militants under suspension of operation who were not present in the designated camps during surprise visit of their camps. Congress Legislature Party Leader Okrami Bobby says it is unfortunate that 10 BJP MLAs have demanded a separate administration from Manipur and their allies have endorsed the same. Speaking to media persons at Congress Bhavan today, the former Chief Minister said the present turmoil in the state could have been averted if government had taken timely action against Kuki militant groups under SU for breaking ground rules. He said that the sacrifices made by Congress leaders to safeguard the unity and integrity of the state stand as testimony they took concrete action against the attempt to break the state. Ibobi maintained that the demand for separate administration by 10 BJP MLAs may have come out of dissatisfaction and they are free to express their dissatisfaction in democracy. He opined that the Prime Minister and Union Home Minister should take actions to bring the dissenting MLAs to negotiating table and hear their concerns. The CLP leaders said they are free to part away from Manipur due to disagreement, but they cannot demand the land while they leave. Okrami Bobby slammed state government for not taking active role in tackling the present situation and letting Manipur security advisor act as spokesperson of the government. He asked why the government has failed to bring in the stranded trucks on highways despite the presence of a good number of Assam Rifles, Army, Central Paramilitary Force personnel in the state. Okrami Bobby said the existing tension could be contained if extra security forces were deployed in sensitive areas like Churachandpur, More, Imphal East and Bishnupur, and he demanded state government to request centre government to put up fencing along Manipur and Mizoram border. Okrami Bobby also urged the government to facilitate rehabilitation and resettlement of those affected by the violence. He also appeals to arrange performance of last rites for those that bodies currently kept at the morgue.
Once we enter suspension of operation or any other agreement between either belly base underground or hilly base underground, time has come. Review of those the agreement, whether it may be peace talk or whether it may be suspension of operation, whether they properly follow the ground rule of those suspension of operation. If they are not followed the ground rule of the suspension of operation, the appropriate action should have to be taken timely. Otherwise, this type of unfortunate incident may not be happen.
Congress stand di Assam da sapi ki kera Myanmar sapi ki saning ba apam de moi sakib de thingwa ngamoy aduga Manipur gi lam inchi ma phawba tawsu tawna de mangba natraga puba haibasidi masi akhoi Congress ki stand ni ko ai haije hana halaman parampara de gi lai hak tak gi Bharat ki apun saktam kaiba yaroi Manipur ki apun saktam kaiba yaroi haibase saningba moi thangnaba laipakta thangnaba state ta moina apamba hena moida hena hingba laiga daba hena khudong chaga daba mafam na chakhibdi yai lampur chatpasidi sasu chana de adu masidi khanbi ganu tawbi ganu na madu ai appeal tawjaba yes honorable MLA tarado sumsoi soina one day or other moisu Khandar kani ay realize tor kani na khali akhoi punamak se Manipur sida pokmina bani saumina bani ngaktangi moju sentiment da waraudana akhoi tawbo waramgani hojik lairiba center gi government sinasu honorable prime minister maruina adu sik Amit Shah ji na su akhoina hana tawrami haibagi wanna chadaba congress na hana tawrami haibagi nattaba Demand di mayam ama democracy satpanina demand di adum keno torangani moina su sungsoi soidra Manipur kaina na ba ai di torkani haibase ai sumtha thajadi aduna hujik lairiba situation sidadi aina thajajabadi government of India gi yamna achauba ai di role ama ai di laigani haina khanjai.
Taking part in the press meet, MPCC President Kasham Megachandra demanded Manipur Legislative Assembly Speaker to take suo motu case against the 10 BJP MLAs for breaking rules of assembly. He said silence of the Speaker in this regard is unfortunate. Expressing disappointment, K. Megachandra said state government has failed to contain violence in the state even after 12 days, despite the presence of large number of personnel of the Assam Rifles, Army, Central Force and State Forces. He asked why none of the central ministers came to quell the violence in the state when they were readily available during festivals and fairs. The MPCC president assured that the Congress party will fight till the end to defend the integrity of Manipur.
Speakers, honorable speakers, silent labor. It's a very serious matter. And also the governor, I take the attention of the honorable governor. Why the honorable governor is in silent spectator? It's a matter of the, the nations as well as the state. Masi kari no. As a political party, ako kari no hai no. I pam degi lo na thado ko lebak si kandu ngamne asu ako thado chalage aluko sarkar si ki manung dalai ba kanghu na lebak thugai ge ju haiba lebak ngai ju haiba parja chiba yu mai thaba unrest worst to the worst situation is coming up now. Every day me shiba, every day yu mai thaba, every day chana ba phangtaba thakna ba phangtaba tension yung thago ka lanjen na ba karam ba Manipur ki itihas ta laila ka sig makha lai ba view mayam miyeng mayam uri ba mayam karam ba laila ki makha da uki ba ki.
State name Manipur has been removed from signboards and hoardings in Kangpokpi district. Inscription at the gate of Kangpokpi district headquarters now reads separate administration, welcome to Kangwi district headquarters, Sadar Hills district, without the state name. The word Manipur has been removed from signboards of shops and institutions, and graffitis on walls read separate administration, United Chin Kuki Mizo, no peace, no compensation, only political solution. We want separate administration for 4 hills and valley, Greater Mizoram, in our defense of our ancestral land and freedom. Save Kuki, long live our fighters, etc. National Highway 2, a lifeline of Manipur, is currently blocked in Kangpokpi district by piling stones, preventing any vehicular movement. Reportedly, miscreants set ablaze 2 heavy vehicles of keystone infrastructure at the adjoining of Mongpijang and Kolep villages along the highway yesterday morning. Various local clubs and Marapaibi groups today staged sit-ins under the banner of Kokomi during the few hours of curfew relaxation. Members of Brahmapur Social Club, Brahmapur Lalji Lakpa and Marapaibi group staged a sit-in at the club holding placards that read, Government of India should control Sioux militants, save indigenous people, down with narco-terrorism, stop inhumane economic blockade, go back Chin Kuki foreigners. Members of Women's Social Development Organization Marapaibi and Youth Club Brahmapur Aribam Laikai also staged a sit-in at the club demanding government to keep Sioux militants in their designated camps and to punish those who break Sioux ground rules. Members of local clubs and Marapaibi groups also staged a sit-in under the banner of Kokomi at Wangkai Puja Lampak today. Taking part in the sit-in, former president of YVO Club Ningthemcha Sanajauba accused illegal Kuki immigrants for bringing the present turmoil and trying to disintegrate Manipur. He appeals to the relevant authorities to take necessary action.
Manipur laiba Kuki Naga Maitei Pangal Kudimangna Kamdongna Masi solution Porkataki Habasi housing Nipum Kudimana Kanbamatam Werabani Maramdi Ngasi Dagina Sahi Singaniki Mamang Dagi Aiba Itihaso in Laba Manipurki Naga Kuki Habasi Matamamata Kongsai and Kangaramba Adumba Mayam Sing Asi Punna Maitei Punna Lamina Laba Adum Laba Akweki Kangu Punna Nuxisana Laminariba Asi Manipur Tandu Laita Daba Punsi Asi Lay Santi Oiba Ingna Signa Amaga Sinaba Iramdam Mama Lainabi Damakta Miam Punambak Zati Kudimangna Honaminasi Haiba Wapam Asi Nasigi Wakan Bipam Asida Pamni Bambipum Kudimaki Apamani.
Members of Wahingbam Lekai Apunba Development Association also staged a sit-in at Wahingbam Lekai today against any attempts to break the territorial integrity of Manipur. The protesters chanted slogans against the demand for a separate administration by the Kukis and demanded deployment of security forces in the foothills to protect people from atrocities by Kuki militants under Su.
Maitei na ST on Mayaro Yahaina Singi district Singda Rally Salawa Matunda Susampur da Kangogdana Maitei da Kukina Atamna Kanaba Hortuna Kutava Horki Makoi di Han plan Doduna Lemabanina Su Yoba Kukila Loba Numai Paiba Singaduna Maigai Salai Kangana Kapsalapuna Maitei Kaina Moirangum the Sensilak Nupa Kaya Puva Horki Asok Apan Yorki Yung Kaya May Tava Hor Masita Badagi Tampak the Sumay Tava Horki Hojikti Mayrik Pide Jaubi oire mi kaya sire maram masina gomena ahen ba security force thousand biduna awaba tarba sing asibu kanbiu Manipur government thana lebiro Kukila lo sing takhai biro.
Women members of Konthaujam Kangjebung Mapal Chaukhat Khongthang Loop, Konthaujam Mamang Kabuikul Women Society, Konthaujam Makha Apunba Nupi Loop, Konthaujam Mamang Lekai Women Society and Konthaujam Maning Lekai Marapaibi Loop also staged protest meet under the banner of Kokomi against any threats to the territorial integrity of Manipur and against inciting communal tension. Members of Kamakhya Social Youth Club Hyangthang and Hyangthang Marapaibi Loop also staged a sit-in at Hyangthang Market today demanding long-lasting solution to the prevailing crisis facing the state. Highlighting the plights and grievances of displaced people who are currently taking refuge at various relief camps across the state, former General Secretary of Kamakhya Social Youth Club Hyangthang, E. Ashok Kumar, appeals to the government to restore normalcy in the state.
Hojek community anigi marakta unkhatnaba tungdu laitadra asida ayum kai kayama mai thadok pikraba kayama se mayum da athu matam da sarkar na hanjal handuna tungdu laitaba khunayama ohenaba asida sarkar na athu matam da miyeng sangbiduna tungdu laitana laitraba mayum kai kayama mai thadok tuna relief camp kya da lairiba asugum ba si athu matam da warishin mapubiraga magi mayum kai da amuhanna nenatana lainaba sarkar na athu matam da miyeng sangbinaba sinjaba dum badarnan.
Federation of Civil Society FOCS condemns demand for separate administration by 10 MLAs. It also demands to deploy security personnel in sensitive areas instead of Imphal City. Speaking to media today at FOCS office in Ningthempukri, FOCS President Morangthem Sorojini Leima urged the centre to be sincere in safeguarding the state by deploying security personnel in sensitive areas. Taking part in the press meet, Manipur Kaitel Nupi Marup Secretary Laishram Mema demand government to ensure security forces to save people's lives from the attacks of outfits under Su. Else, she demanded to provide arms to the public so that they could protect themselves.
Bazar manungdasu kharmang kaithendasu uchuk yungdongna security mayam ama yungsalise maru oide thoi thoi ba gotna leiriba jaga problem oiriba jaga singje thajandra dana sumaina katukaran tawdana leidoi sarupudi government masi control tawang amaroi akhoi upai leitre haragadi khulai matik chana akhoi da pibiro mama oibi akhoina leipak ase ngakcharaga kanano yengna balaso khoina thengaina rage MLA tarana sarkar se torga moigi oiba state adi leijagi aduga moigi tokhaiba ma tawge haiba cha masi madi yaba sungam ngamoi akhoi gi state cha state amatani lengak su amatani assembly house su amatani ani thopa chungya yaro kanago ma XYZ tan ani thopoi wakalon leibo orgadi outside manipuri wangda chatpi kho manipur wangda tobiru cho manipuri manungda di mangda bawa phangoi ani thopa haiba wafam simta gai thamjage
matik jaba security thambiyu thammakanda security singdu mo ngak na bahar ka ko order phangde na haiba che ngak pane na advertise ki laaga order phangoi jaba oiragadi lakpi ganu akoi khunja mayam na ngak charage khulai nongmai oina pibiyu haiba si mathamjage.
Kwakaitel Lamdong Mairapabi members today staged a sit-in at Kwakaitel Lamdong Lampak urging state government to restore normalcy in the state. Protesters held various placards that read, "We condemn attacks on civilians by Kuki outfits under SU. Take actions against proscribed cadres who violated SU ground rules. We condemn assault on civilians by CRPF Assistant Commandant Daniel Mar, and we condemn a lack of protection by paramilitary forces." Press release from Umang Lai Kanba Apunba Lup Ukal says Kuki militant outfits under SU should be held accountable for burning down many temples of sacred forest deities in the state in the wake of the recent communal riot. While press release from All Manipur United Clubs organization Amuko expresses suspicion of involvement of Kuki militants based in Myanmar and Manipur, which are not under suspension of operation in the present violence, apart from Kuki militants under SU allegedly utilized by drug cartels to wage war in Manipur. Amuko urges Manipur and central governments to take the matter seriously. RPI Atawale National Secretary Maheshwar Thangnojam says it is very clear who wants peace and who doesn't want in the wake of 10 MLAs seeking separation from Manipur. Addressing media at the party office in Kaisampad today, Maheshwar said there is no further confusion as to what caused the recent riot in the state. He said RPI Atawale is disappointed and condemns the 10 MLAs for seeking separate administration from Manipur, asking why the much-abled security advisor Kuldeep Singh is unable to stop illegal looting of goods trucks in Kangpokpi. Maheshwar appeals to the state and centre to bring long-lasting solution to the present crisis.
Isamaksu akwai confused oirame shanti na solution ni ko na khalamme huzik leiriba constituency ki represent tawraga MLA tara amana isana signature tawre harakanda Manipur da separate Manipur ma pami separate administration am pami haibasinadi nahangai ki confused leiramba kanana chumibano kanana lalibano na mayam su question hoi community ki bias na tabida hangamba Bharat Praja da leiriba mipum khudi makna confused lambado confused satre na khalek tamgi mina di shanti yona haraga makoina separate administration pami haisinadi Manipur thugaiba lan pami base makoini haibase yam sauna ta administration na tuna sigi posi lakshan na ba solution pura akanda dan santi lakani santi puro oporo haibana santi lakadam nate MLA tara amana Manipur thugai na ba cherol thador pasi RPI team na su yam nungai jade administration na su makoi gi mathakta chauba punishment am pihaningi authority na sima tawdi phani sima tawdi kanmina si hai tara koi pulap thol aga integrity na ba thabak to koi tawjarake.
Press note from Kanglei Indigenous Martial Arts and Cultural Society KMAX also condemns propaganda for separate homeland or separate political administration by Kukis. KMAX demands central and state governments and security forces to take befitting actions against Kuki outfits under SU who had violated SU ground rules. Miscreants have looted cash and other items from Manipur State Cooperative Bank Limited branch located in Churachandpur, taking advantage of the present turmoil facing the state. Speaking to media persons at Manipur Press Club in Imphal today, President of the Board of Management for Manipur State Cooperative Bank Limited, P. Ranjit said that around 11,77,000 rupees in cash and various items including 6 computer monitors and 5 CPUs, 5 CCTV cameras, 2 cash counting machines and a gun were looted from a branch of Manipur State Cooperative Bank Limited in Churachandpur by unknown miscreants. He said Nambol police station has registered an FIR in this regard and urged the government to look into the matter and arrest the culprits as soon as possible.
Bank khudingmakta aikoi Manipur State Cooperative Bank ta tariba laibak thiba thodok ase tadanaba aikoi group khudingmakna aikoi hona minasi bank haibasidi aikoi Manipur da laiba praja khudingmakki mateng pangnanaba laiba bank ni any problem laiba matamda bank asina mateng pangdun laibani aduna Manipur da laiba bank khudingmakta aikoi amata oiba mieng thambiraga amaga jati bijati naidaba bank ni haiba.
Femna Miss India 2023 second runner-up Strela Thonajam has filed a complaint to Manipur Police Cybercrime to take legal action against those who have opened fake Twitter accounts in her name to spread communal hatred in the wake of tense situation facing the state. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, Strela Thonajam clarified that her official Twitter account is at Luang Strela. Strela said she has not been using her social media accounts as Manipur is facing internet shutdown for days now. She expressed disappointment that some miscreants had abused her photos and her name by opening fake accounts to spread communal hatred. Strela said she has already filed a police report to take legal action against those miscreants. She appeals to those concerned to stop tarnishing one's image.
Strela Luang Femna Miss India 2023 second runner-up se yamna communal oiba sumba meaning hairaga moina amuka spread tawbani haiba tare aigi asengba official account to the adum Miss India ga sudum link up laini adudagi di kemta kena to libusu laite adai moina hairi huziki fake page sizagi aigi oiba login keshumta laikide cybercrime division da chalaga kana file report tawure adugi matung tar bagi oiba kaino site dum law gi oiba in accordance to the law hojik laiba cybercrime di laiba law siga mari lainari mi sing automatic chaba cherakutum BBU.
District Administration Frizol says there are no reported cases of violence and the situation in the district remains calm and peaceful. Press note from District Administration Frizol says curfew has been relaxed from sunrise to sunset in view of the prevailing law and order situation. Kumbong locals and the JSC formed in connection with the missing of Atom Samarendra and Yumkhaibam Kiran Kumar from Kumbong today announced a reward of 2 lakh rupees for anyone who can provide information on the whereabouts of the 2 missing persons. The same was announced today during a sit-in staged by the locals and JSC members at Kumbong Bazaar.
mayamna aigi ipuroi bese thiba khotpada budi mate yamna kombi ai ni kori tu hani ngai le jate sarkar na thiri haraga manung no chu thibi de
amna khoi tang taruk te huji phau thirak baji kaimta langla langjin phangaktre mayamna thiri hai khoi ju protest tawbana tana to upai di kaimta leijade adu sum akhoi na wakana khoi JC juma semjai JC sema kai kai tawbi aba khoi khoi sum khalakpada sum any person amna dugi idea do kai leiram ta di moi khangam ta di adu mana tuminna oigera ama hoigera phokna go oigera mai timnu sem go oigera mana dugi langla langjin do pi bangam ba aduga hairiba mi ani si akhoi gi yam ani si kanu phangba even tasina haidi haidi adubu kanu dead or alive kanu phangbu di akhoi gi jesimadi ai gi maikai di akhoi non mi amam gi lupa lak amam lupa lak ani punna sumaina khoi reward one thamjari.
Naga Christian Forum Manipur condemns the recent ethnic clash in Manipur, which has claimed many lives and damaged many properties. Press release from the forum appeals to refrain such violent activities in the future. The Manipur State Commission for the Scheduled Tribes expresses sadness over the recent communal violence in Manipur. Press release from the commission says such eventuality causing huge damage of human lives and properties are uncalled for. Such an unfortunate eventuality is detrimental to development, peace and harmony in the state among different communities. Commission Chairperson T. Matteo Rongmai appeals to all the stakeholders to sort out all differences and exert means and ways for peaceful coexistence and normalcy in the state. Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on Shiv Sena Manipur Pradesh condemning Kuki community for not sending out even a single message appealing for peace and normalcy in Manipur. Keep watching Impact News.
Maidingo Institute of Aviation and Hospitality, Changangai. Admission open for certification course in air hostess training and airport operation, airline management, diploma course in hotel management, BVOC in hotel management training. Masila Sunatana Manipur Han Hanbo in a commercial pilot training admissions of today. Akanga Sydney 100% placement Tamliba institution near Kopamaro Vidabak. Screen the pizza numbers to miss the contact of you.
Presto Personalized Wonders, Imphal da nauna hangdok jare, Hairiba asida personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp na chingba potlam sing, mafam asida pangbigani, ngasi maglangsing birau, Tilak Ras Enterprises, Presto, Tangal Bazaar near Kasturi Tong, Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. Shiv Sena Manipur Pradesh condemns that the Kuki community has not sent out any messages appealing for peace and normalcy in Manipur when almost every other section of the society in the state has done so. The party demands the central government to declare Kuki militants under suspension of operation as terrorists for carrying out arson and killing innocent civilians in the state. Speaking to media persons at Shiv Sena Bhavan in Babupara today, party state president M. Tombi said they cannot try to break Manipur on the pretext of opposing the Meitei community's ST status demand. Upon failing to hinder Manipur government's move to save reserved forests and protected forests and to eliminate illegal poppy plantations. He asserted that Shiv Sena would not compromise with the territorial integrity of Manipur. M. Tobi appealed to the relevant authorities to deploy paramilitary forces in the outskirts and along the foothills to protect lives there instead of deploying them in Imphal areas. Welcoming 7 new members to Shiv Sena, M. Tombi urged all to unitedly safeguard the territorial integrity of Manipur.
Lalo Bonena Lalo Raga, Maduki, Kushu Kulai Tamibado, Maduki Kulai, Duna, Unzana Perza, the Kappa, Aduki Potu, terroristski Tavani, Maramadona, state government of the central government, immediately, I go Kuki militants, terrorist in Tokyo. Moi couldn't the Fabio, Adugam, Mogi came, the man of Manapai Kulai Duga, Mashaga, Quim the layer of Rahido, immediately shake Tokyo. Another Mase, Quiki Parzagi, Yahoma, Bartun, Tobunena Logone, Aduga Luna, Emily Tara. Tongan Tani kind of hype share. Amtang Kandavio, Masi, Aranba, Adugumba, Hai the Tohidaba, Uishu Uiruidaba, Adugumba Polamani.
All Manipur Muslim Students Organization AMSO expresses concern that the prevailing tense situation in the state could ruin students' career life. Speaking to media persons at Manipur Press Club today, AMSO President K.H. Ayub Shah said violent clashes cannot bring any solution. He urged the government to hold dialogue and bring solution and urged all the communities in the state to make concerted efforts to save the society. He also appealed to shopkeepers not to sell commodities at unreasonable price.
Adi tawpham khangdaba tufak tufai chanba aki akhang marakta leiraga ikhoigi Manipur gi mairoi khunai gi asasi kadom dano haina di Manipur myam amadi Manipur government da thamjari punamak chikhanda biraga Manipur laingak amadi mari leinaba sing mama mapa parents guardian senior citizen sing mang da thokpiraklaga isu asi thengna biraga adi Manipur gi khunai asi kanbinaba pangthokani haina tawrambe exam kya asu pangthokidra masina idi mairoi khunai dadi adi mairoi singi career mang lagdra haibagi akiba amasung nunang badu phawalle haina thamjake.
Directorate of Ayush organized medical camps at relief centers open at Thaubal district, Wangjing, Kodompokpi Sports Complex and Wangjing, Lamding today, following the instructions of Health Minister Sapam Ranjan to Directorate of Ayush, Lamphilpat and State Ayush Society, Manipur. Ayush Director Dr. Akwajam Lokendro said medical camps were put up in some areas of Imphal East and Imphal West today. He said medical camps will also be held in Konthaujam constituency tomorrow. He assured that the remaining districts will be covered in the near future. Many displaced people are taking shelter at various relief camps in Bishnupur district. Some of them have been rendered homeless due to the violence which recently broke out between two communities, while others left their homes for safer places. For now, these victims are saved from the violence, but they have major challenges awaiting them. Impact News interacted with some of these victims. They are unsure how long they could continue living in relief camps at the mercy of others and worried about their children's future. Their only hope is government's intervention.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯡꯍꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯇꯥꯍꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯑꯩ ꯈꯛꯇꯒꯤ ꯅꯠꯇꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛꯀꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯆꯥꯝꯄꯨꯗꯒꯤ ꯆꯦꯟꯊꯣꯔꯛꯏꯕꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛꯀꯤ ꯃꯥꯡꯍꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯇꯥꯍꯧꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯅ ꯀꯔꯤꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯈꯔ ꯌꯦꯡꯁꯤꯟꯕꯤꯗꯅ ꯈꯣꯠꯆꯟꯕꯤꯗꯅꯀꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯋꯥ ꯑꯅꯥ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛꯁꯦ ꯌꯦꯡꯁꯤꯟꯕꯤꯌꯣꯅ ꯀꯟꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯤꯡꯉꯦ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯋꯥꯕꯕꯨꯗꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯊꯦꯡꯅꯔꯛꯑꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯑꯕ ꯃꯇꯨꯡꯗꯕꯨꯗꯤ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯂꯩꯔꯝꯃꯤꯁꯤ ꯏꯆꯤꯟ ꯏꯅꯥꯎꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯋꯥꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯉꯥꯏꯍꯥꯛꯀꯤ ꯑꯋꯥꯕꯗꯨꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯣꯛꯍꯜꯂꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯇꯨꯡꯒꯤ ꯍꯧꯔꯛꯏꯕ ꯏꯆꯥꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯂꯩꯕꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯕ ꯅꯠꯇꯦ ꯃꯤ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯅꯤ ꯇꯔꯥ ꯀꯨꯟ ꯆꯦꯟꯊꯣꯔꯛꯄ ꯅꯠꯇꯦꯕ ꯃꯤ ꯂꯤꯁꯤꯡ ꯇꯔꯥ ꯀꯨꯟꯒꯤ ꯃꯊꯛꯇ ꯆꯦꯟꯊꯣꯔꯛꯄꯁꯦ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯅ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯖꯥ ꯈꯛꯇꯅꯗꯤ ꯉꯝꯃꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯗ ꯀꯟꯅ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯅꯤꯡꯕꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯁꯟꯅꯕ ꯄꯨꯕꯤꯌꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯡꯍꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯇꯥꯍꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛ ꯌꯦꯡꯁꯤꯟꯕꯤꯌꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯤꯡꯉꯦ ꯑꯩꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯀꯗꯥꯏꯗ ꯆꯠꯀꯗꯣꯏꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯈꯟꯖꯜꯂꯦꯕ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯐꯅꯃ ꯂꯨꯅ ꯇꯧꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯃꯃꯥ ꯅꯤꯡꯁꯤꯡꯉꯛꯄꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯨ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯌꯨꯝꯗꯣ ꯅꯤꯡꯁꯤꯡꯉꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯣꯏꯅꯣ ꯈꯪꯗꯦ ꯏꯕꯨꯡꯉꯣ ꯒꯣꯔꯃꯦꯟꯒꯤ ꯁꯥꯏꯠꯇꯣ ꯀꯔꯤꯅ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯄꯤꯕꯤꯗꯣꯏꯅꯣ ꯀꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯇꯧꯗꯣꯏꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯐꯝ ꯈꯪꯗꯦ ꯃꯤꯇꯩꯁꯦ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟ ꯄꯨꯂꯞ ꯇꯥꯔꯗꯤ ꯈꯪꯒꯗꯧꯕ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟ ꯇꯥꯏꯌꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯗ ꯂꯩꯀꯥꯏ ꯌꯥꯝꯃꯦꯕ ꯃꯤꯇꯩ ꯂꯩꯀꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯝꯃꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯅꯧ ꯑꯅꯧꯕ ꯌꯨꯝ ꯁꯥꯕꯗꯨꯁꯨ ꯂꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯨꯗꯦꯛꯑꯦ ꯃꯤꯇꯩꯒꯤ ꯌꯨꯝ ꯑꯃꯠꯇ ꯌꯥꯎꯗ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯏꯕꯦꯝꯃ ꯄꯨꯔꯥ ꯈꯥꯂꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯆꯦꯛ ꯈꯔ ꯂꯩꯖꯔ ꯊꯝꯃꯤ ꯌꯨꯝ ꯁꯥꯒꯠꯅꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯣ ꯌꯨꯝꯗꯣ ꯃꯤ ꯈꯔ ꯑꯃꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯛꯑꯦ ꯅꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯆꯦꯛꯇꯨꯗꯤ ꯂꯤꯛꯁꯣꯗ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯍꯣꯜꯂꯦꯌꯦ.
PhD Contractors Association Manipur urged the relevant authority to find a long-lasting solution for people who are taking refuge in relief camps across the state. The association expressed the same on the sidelines of extending relief items at various relief centers open in Bishnupur district today. Relief materials were donated to relief camps open at Pubala High School, Sunusifai Upper Primary School, Tera Kongsangbi Mamang Laikai, Moirang Santong Awang Laikai, Moirang Kunau Mamang Sabal Santi Club, Chiangmai Ima Nganulaiba Cultural Hall and Water Sports Complex in Laishoi.
अखोई सुमाइना मतम कुइना अखोई केमदा लैरिबा अखोईगी मियोय सिंगसे अखोई मसा मसा की सिंफम अदुगा मयुम मकई थादोक्तना अवाना क्या नंगना लैरबनिना अखोई तुंग कोइना अखोईगी खितंग चनबा याबा अखोई अवाना सिदा मतेंग पांगनबा करी तौगदगे हाइबदो अखोई मयांगी माइकेदगी खनानिंगी अदुगा अखोई तुंग कोइना चनगदबा अमा अखोई सरकारगी माइकेदगी अखोई पुथोकपियोना अखोई
Happy Life Foundation Manipur along with District Administration Bishnupur and Bishnupur Apunba Tengbang Loop provided study materials for children and sanitary items for women at various relief camps today. Speaking on the sidelines, one NEET aspirant drew the attention of the government towards the plight facing students who are preparing for various competitive examinations due to lack of books and conducive environment for studies.
ꯑꯩꯁꯦ ꯊꯥꯖꯒꯦꯅ ꯂꯥꯏꯔꯤꯛꯁꯨ ꯈꯔ ꯂꯩꯇ꯭ꯔꯁꯨ ꯂꯩꯍꯟꯖꯕꯅꯦ ꯂꯥꯏꯔꯤꯛꯁꯤꯡꯁꯨ ꯂꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯩ ꯊꯥꯗꯣꯛꯄꯤꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯏꯔꯥꯡꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯊꯣꯛꯍꯟꯖꯅꯤꯡꯗꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯃꯍꯩꯔꯣꯏ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯀꯥꯏ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯗꯨꯀꯦꯁꯟ ꯁꯤꯁꯇꯦꯝꯁꯤꯗ ꯂꯥꯏꯔꯤꯛ ꯄꯥꯅꯤꯡꯉꯁꯨ ꯄꯥꯕ ꯐꯪꯗꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯁꯨ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯃꯥꯡꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯦꯛꯖꯥꯝ ꯊꯥꯗꯧꯕ ꯂꯩꯔꯁꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯁ ꯀꯩꯀꯥ ꯂꯩ ꯏꯔꯥꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯁꯤ ꯄꯥꯝꯃꯦ ꯅꯤꯠꯀꯤ ꯑꯗꯩ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯗꯤ ꯃꯦꯇꯔꯤꯌꯦꯜꯁꯨ ꯄꯥꯝꯃꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯈꯔ ꯒꯥꯏꯗ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯅꯕ ꯑꯣꯖꯥꯁꯨ ꯄꯥꯝꯃꯦ.
Press release from Youth Library and Club Oripok Polimlekai informs that the club has extended relief materials to temporary shelters open at Oripok Sorbonne Tingel Community Hall, Lamboy Kongnangkong Residency School, Kautruk Makhalekai, Kadangban Apunba Naharol Part 2, Kautruk Mamanglekai Community Hall, Pumlo Sifai, Pumlo Kaungnu Primary School, Ningthokong Sarar Patel School, Pubala High School, Nachau Junior High School, Yaripok Bamol Lekai Kunau, Khoirom Junior High School, Yaripok, Wangjing Polo Ground, Akamba Ideal College, and Apunba Tengbang Bishnupur. Anandi Lifestyle Solutions, Singjamay, Chingamakha Liwa Road, and Saramati Traders, Thangal Bazaar, along with Suresh Jain Thangal Bazaar, provided daily essential items at various relief camps open at Thangjing, Moirang College, Laishoi Water Sports, Thanga Chingkha, Pukhao, Tera, and Moirang Santong. The team also handed over pediatric medicines donated by Sideyai Porampat. Indian Muslim Relief and Charities IMRC USA provided help to 65 households in Kekman, Amakcham of Taubal district. Help was extended in memory of late Ahmad Abdul Aziz and Dr. Sayyida Sadar under Muslim Aid USA MOSA program on the theme Feeding Program 2023. Press note from Yaifa Lamjing Lub, Kundrakpam appreciates all those who have extended help to displaced people who are taking refuge at various relief camps and appeals to all to stand united for the integrity of Manipur. Manipur Relief Association has provided relief items to various relief camps open at Kangchuk, Mayang Langjing, Sekmai, Kaujeng Leima, Nachau, and Ningthokong Mangol Nganbi College. Press note from All India Trade Union Congress Manipur State Committee informed that the committee held a condolence meet at the union office in Iravat Bhavan complex to mourn the demise of the union's former leader Yumnam Indrani Devi. Rice grains were distributed today in front of Singjamai Yumnam Lekai, Lairenbi, through Rice Mobile Sale under the supervision of Imphal West District Supply Officer. The distribution started yesterday after CAF and PD Minister L. Sushindro announced that rice will be distributed in 10 districts through open market sale at the rate of 34 rupees per kg. Drug prevention, I beg your pardon, Prevention Manipur chapter condemns the burning down of Mangal Drug Treatment Center for female drug users at Torbung Mayai Leirak by some miscreants. And with that, now before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Union Home Minister Amit Shah assures Chief Minister N. Biren Center will ensure peace and normalcy in Manipur at the earliest. CM Biren says Manipur's integrity is intact. Congress Legislature Party Leader Akrami Bobby terms calling for separate administration for Manipur by 10 BJP MLAs and endorsing the same by their allies as unfortunate. State name Manipur removed from signboards and hoardings in Kampokpe district. Graffitis at Kampokpe district headquarters endorse separate administration. Various local clubs in Mayapaibi Group staged sit-ins under the banner of Kokomi during curfew relaxation, endorsing territorial integrity of Manipur. And miscreants loot over 11 lakh rupees and various items from Manipur State Cooperative Bank Limited branch in Churachandpur amid the prevailing turmoil facing Manipur. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Have a great evening and stay safe.
Shri Shri Gaurachandraya Namaha. Aigi Ipuroiba Purwashram da Ekhoi Khwai Pumnamakpu Nauyok Naukon Piramba. Lai Mayum Ibomcha Sarmana Mahaki Nukshijaraba.